Hello there everybody, Dingo Crash here, and today we're back with a new part of Ratchet and Clank, and today we're in Nebula G34. Now, pretty much in this area, there is a few different objectives, and really not that many things that you have to do. Well, one of the things that we will have to do is actually explore the ship, which is one of the main missions in this stage. And of course we're gonna hack the system, which is something that Ratchet is being a badass at. And there is a certain area that you will have to let Clank go. Actually, we're gonna let Clank explore this area. As I said, like, there is not too much to do. Especially, like, we will have to get actually back to this stage later on, since Clank has to actually, since you will have to go to this exact same area when playing as Ratchet. And when you do that, like, you will have to get a skill point that is right behind that
then press and
wall
hold the
right there.
again while
And
in the air to glide.
I love how when it, like, I kind of like to play as Clank. It's like, it's kind of fun that you get to play as both characters, not just Ratchet, and you have different objectives for each character, which is something that, you know, was always good about Ratchet and Clank. It's something that I really liked. Now, there's only 2 golden bolts in this stage, and as I said, one of them is right, well, I cannot really show you right now, but it's behind it's behind that one area. But when you're exploring this space station thing as Clank, you can't really do much, since there isn't that much to do. All you're going to get is just something. And here you go, here's the golden bolt, and you really can collect it as Clank. And since the beginning of the Ratchet and Clank series, now we have the little robots that you get to control with Clank. Now this is making everything a whole lot easier, because, you know, these little robot things are following you, and they're pretty much, you're their commander. You will tell them to attack, they will attack. You will tell them to follow you, they will follow you. And to enter that one area, they will enter, and there's them waiting. So what you need to do is literally send them to attack the enemies in order to actually go through. Now what you want to do now is actually click enter and let them enter this gate, because in order to open up this area, you will have to let them enter. Now, I think we're going to be getting, I'm not too sure if this is the suck cannon. I literally forgot the name of the freaking gun of this thing. I'm pretty sure it is the suck cannon, and Clank doing his evil laugh, thinking he's a badass.
The Gadgetron
No, sorry, it's the Hydro Displacer. I'm kind of confusing some of the things, but
sensors do not detect any on this space station.
it's there's a lot of things. There's a lot of weapons. There's a lot of, well, pretty much there's a lot of weapons that are pretty useful whenever it comes to Ratchet and Clank, because they're really needed in a lot of areas, and they will literally help you during your game.
I'm back.
So you are.
And I found this.
Hey, cool. It's a, what is it?
A hydro displacer.
Great. I always wanted one of those, I guess.
Yeah. And yeah, I kind of confused the Hydro Displacer with the suck cannon, because well, it doesn't do the same functions. It's just that it's kind of similar in a way. And I think we're gonna go, there's like 3 different areas. There's like one you will have to actually one you will have to actually explore the ship. One you will have, which what we're going to be doing right now is we'll have to destroy this ship we're going to right now, and we will also get an infobot from this area, and then we will have another area to go to, which in there we will be fighting some of course some evil minions. As usual, it's what we do, and technically, I really like the entire objectives of like, you know, Ratchet and Clank. I love how when in the first game, like, Ratchet thought that freaking Quark was a superhero when Quark is just a dumbass. Quark is a loser. He's one of these characters that is just, you get fooled by. It's just like what you think that you see on TV, but then you're completely wrong. And and then, you know, I love this thing how like Ratchet is becoming, you know, the superhero when he was just trying to be a part of the action and stuff like that, and he was trying to be cool. And if there is something that I really liked about the later Ratchet and Clank games, is like, you know, in the first game, it's kind of like Spyro. The character is all cocky and stuff, and you know, the character is all cocky.
For selecting
and,
our automated self-destruct feature.
Eventually,
Vessel
the
annihilation
character.
sequence initiated.
The character's
Please remove all
personality is
personal
becoming
belongings.
better, like it's becoming something more unique. And I always loved the friendship between Ratchet and Clank because it was just a very beautiful bond between, you know, like friendship between two characters and stuff like that, which
Should leave.
you know,
Now.
used to be in a lot of well, it barely happens in a lot of video games. It's just more of like, you know, I'm teaming up with my friend and stuff like that. It did not. It barely felt like that with Spyro or even Crash Bandicoot. Like it was alright in them, but you know.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Blackwater City. We've just learned that Captain Quark will be presenting the grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship, which will be held here over the next few days. In related news, this planet has recently been suffering from an infestation of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances. Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
Did you see that?
Yes, I hope that poor woman is all right.
She's fine, I think. I was talking about the hoverboard races.
Like, wow. The Ratchet does not give a flying fuck about what was happening to that woman. And I love how Clank is the... It's funny because, like, in the first game, Clank is, like, the only serious character. And Ratchet is just this kind of a character that's only fooling around. And it's like, you know... Oh, sorry. The Viper was going off.
Need a little help with these enemies? Buy a
I
Gadgetron
love how,
counter.
like...
Available at any Gadgetron vendor.
I love how there are so many differences between the personalities of both characters, because it's like, Ratchet is this character who's like wanting to just like fuck around and like, you know, just to have fun and stuff like that, and he doesn't want to freaking like do any heroic kind of stuff. And we're gonna just grab, what the fuck? Did I just like go under that thing? That was bloody weird. Well, we're gonna use the Trespasser in order to open this door. I'm not too sure, I don't exactly remember, but some of my, I'm not too sure who told me, but some people have struggled with Ratchet and Clank. Like, some people say that the game is difficult, but to me it really isn't. Like, it's Ratchet and Clank, it's one of these really easy video games to really play, and it's something that was always, you know, something I liked. You know, Ratchet and Clank was always this kind of game where it was not all too difficult and it was not too easy. That's for sure. And I'm kind of confusing myself right now with the fucking thing. Oh my lord. Yeah, sometimes this freaking area can be very confusing. Oh lord. I think I'm fucking doing bad. Like, okay. I think that's what I should have done by now. Oh, there we go. We've actually unlocked this area. And there's a lot of ammo waiting for us. And if there is something else that I really like about the later games of Ratchet and Clank is that, like, whenever it comes to, like, health-wise, like, health is becoming a whole lot better in the later games in compared to the first game. Obviously, there's a lot of games that, like, the health is one of these things that was just, like, one of the annoying things that is difficult to take care of because there's so much you need to avoid and stuff like that, and I just died. I cannot believe I just freaking died. And wow, this actually, yeah, it's one of the, this is something that I really don't like, that it like literally takes you all the way back, and you will have to actually go to the exact same point. Now, in this area we're going to, there's going to be a skill point that we're going to be getting, and it's one of the easiest skill points in this game. It's not all too difficult. We're going to be fighting a certain boss fight that is going to, that boss fight is going to be kind of annoying, in a way. Ah, fuck. Holy shit, what is going on? Did I literally fell out of the fucking stage? I like literally fell out of the freaking arena. Alright. It's like, there is lots of obstacles that you have to fucking be careful from because they're fucking annoying as hell. As all of hell. So, like, there is this boss fight where you will have to just use the wrench in order to actually destroy that boss fight. I mean, that boss in general. And it's not all too difficult. It's just making your way over there is one of the annoying parts about this game. It's like some of these enemies are really annoying. And it's really like these enemies that you are actually letting out of their cage. It's like those enemies that will literally annoy the living shit out of you, and they will try to do anything in order to fuck you over, which is something that I do not like. And holy shit, I really hate those little fucking bastards. Those are the most annoying ones. Those are the most annoying enemies that could ever exist in a fucking video game. I'm pretty sure I did not get hurt from that freaking attack. But I'm actually surprised how well this game is actually programmed. Ah! Fucking bastard. Little maggots are fucking trying to demolish me. Now, I am actually going to use the freaking sun cannon, because it's going to be one of the useful weapons in here. Well, it saves you a lot of ammo, that's for sure. And holy shit, I just got bit. I just got bit. Wait up, fucking stupid bastard. Yeah, those little fellas will will actually be helping you out a lot in your progress. And it's good that we have a lot of help here. We really need that. And I wonder actually how much balls do you need in order to actually get everything out of the way, like gun-wise. Because obviously we'll have to trade bolts for a lot of things, a lot of different things, which is something that I fucking hate, but you know, there's various ways in order to actually do well, but it's kind of difficult. Now, where you want to go is actually right over here, where you have the golden bolt, which is the first golden bolt that we were going to be getting. And good thing that we got that out of the way. Now we're gonna head into the next area. Now, it's pretty simple. The objective is really, really simple, in my opinion, compared to a lot of other video games that their objective is very fucking confusing, and it gets annoying as all hell. Alright, so we're gonna shoot that thing, if I can even aim properly. Sometimes you just can't aim, and it's something that happens to me with a lot of video games. I cannot aim for fucking shit. And wow, did I actually manage to skip that area? I can't believe that I managed to do that. Now, behind that, like, next area, there's gonna be our boss fight. Now, what you want to do in order to get the skill point is you want to attack the queen with just your wrench. I know it might seem impossible, but it's not impossible. It's actually one of the easiest things to actually do. Now, there's gonna be a lot of enemies going around trying to demolish your ass, but what you want to do is you want to do this. You want to actually jump around and try to get closer to the queen. And obviously those enemies will keep on following you while you're trying to attack her. And oh shit, that was close. And you keep on going to attack her, which is really easy. If you can manage to run around and actually avoid all of the enemies, you're gonna be doing very well, which I seem to be doing very well. And I'm just gonna get a little bit closer to that asshole. Oh shit! It's like as we get closer to her, they get closer to us. Oh shit! Oh shit! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch! I got bit like a fucking asshole. Would you fucking stay? I need to kill you. You just stand there already. And there she is. She's dead. And we've got this skill point. And they're still following us. Yeah, they're gonna be continuing to follow us. So we better get the fuck out of here. We better be. Oh shit, I fell into the lava. And they're gonna be just randomly roaming around at the speed of sound. Wait, what? And right now we're gonna rescue this fella. One of these people working.
Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola. My soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these? At cost.
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount, too.
Wow, it gives you the fucking employee discount too. Well, we'll have to waste 2,000 bolts to buy the grind boots.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
You've got the grind boots.
Alright, so
Grind boots
yeah,
let
we
you
just
travel
got the
on
grind
rails like
boots.
this.
And
Just
they're
jump
going to
onto
be a
the
very
rail
useful
and
thing
grind.
for us in this game, and obviously in the later Ratchet and Clank games. Now we know who invented the grind boots. It's something nice to see. The good thing that you don't really have to manually equip the thing to your like feet. Otherwise, that would have been annoying to actually have that equipped to you whenever you're like, you know, doing that shit. And right now we are. Let's see if you can actually. I'm pretty sure that you need to go to this one area. Sorry, not here. Let's go back there. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna happen later on. That you will have to, yeah, you need to send Clank to go outside of the station. But pretty much that was, we will have to, of course, come back to this area. And in the next part, we're heading into Blackwater City, Rilgar. And in there, we will be getting the wonderful hoverboard. So, more like getting to the hoverboard race. And many other things. So, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to drop a comment and a like and subscribe if you haven't. And we shall see you in the next part of Ratchet and Clank 1. So, thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.